Hello everyone, this is Quirky Gamers and welcome to Shovel Knight. I've sort of hit a bit of a roadblock as far as content goes, and I've only really got Dark Souls 3 videos coming up, so I decided to revisit some old games which I've started and not finished. Well, one of them is Shovel Knight. I bought this a while ago. I played it for a while. I got about halfway through the game, but that's about it. It's really hard. I'm not very good at this. For those that you don't know, it's sort of like a homage, I suppose, to the old-fashioned NES platformers, like Mega Man and Castlevania. And it's got the difficulty of those games, and the visual style and everything, and the music, as you can probably hear. It's really, really good, but it's very difficult. And I was never really good at those games. I never had a NES, so I never really played the really, really hard platformers. I only have ever played like Sonic and Mario. I fortunately missed the hard platforming. But I've never managed to finish Castlevania. I've come very close to finishing one of the Mega Men. I think it was Mega Man 2 on my DS. But hopefully I can finish this. I don't know if I have to delete my save or what. Oh no, I can just start over. Okay. Beep beep beep. Drazik. Go. Yes. I think it's sort of easy to begin with, but it gets hard really quick. Long ago, the lands were untamed and roamed by legendary adventurers. Of all heroes, none shone brighter than Shovel Knight and Shield Knight. I can't press A. But their travels together ended at the Tower of Fate, when a cursed amulet wrought a terrible magic. When Shovel Knight awoke, the tower was sealed and Shield Knight was gone. His spirit broken, a grieving Shovel Knight went into a life of solitude. Don't know why he uses a shield. Shovel, even. But without champions, the land was seized by a vile power, the Enchantress and the Order of No Quarter. Now the tower is unsealed, and devastation looms. A new adventure is about to begin. So it's a bit like Mega Man. You've got bosses, and that's how you progress. Give it a cut these. Oh. I'm not very good at platformers like this. I mean, I've done Super Meat Boy. Oh Christ. Do that. But that's about it. I mean, I quite like difficult games. But this age of gaming I missed. And I don't know, it's good. Hopefully I won't make as big a fool of myself as I think I will. I think I will. Bubbles? No. Great. Rip. So you have these are your checkpoints, and you can break these. I think you get extra reward. Oh. Maybe go do that. Maybe you can't on this. On the later levels, you can break your checkpoints. I think you get extra treasure for them, but you don't spawn there anymore. So it's like the trade-off. You can choose between good checkpoints or just not. You can choose between having checkpoints or having treasure. And if you're bad at the game, you kind of need your checkpoints, like me. Yeah. And when you die, you drop half your gold. And you have to get back to it before. If you don't get back to it in time, you just lose it. I'm not sure. I think it's like Dark Souls that if you die again, the treasure you dropped before disappears. See, you're breaking the wall here, that makes that happen. It's fairly basic. You just got a jump and a shovel. You've got your downward attack. Okay. But I think I'm going to just do this in levels. So they'll probably be much shorter videos than other games like Dark Souls, but it's a much shorter game, so that's fine. There's secrets littered about, if you can find them, like here. You just got to look out for breaks in the wall and stuff. You collect those and you give them to a character in the town, and he gives you rewards. I think he gives you magic spells, which work in a similar way to the Castlevania spells. Again, see, it nods to many of the 8-bit platforming games from the NES, more than not. Everything down to chicken being your heel. There's a secret up there. Can I lure this over here so I can bounce off of it? Oh, yeah. No. Oh, really? A big one though. You can, if you want to go crazy and collect treasure for everything, you can just break all of this, but I'm not too bothered. I think you just buy, like, you can buy health, max health and stuff. You mustn't be able to break these on the first level just because it's trying to ease you into it a bit, but you normally can. You've got to be very careful with... Oh, there's a secret back there. You have to be careful with the enemies because a lot of the time you need to bounce off enemies to reach certain areas. So if you just go in gung-ho and try and kill everything before it hits you, then a lot of the time you'll just miss out on a load of treasure. Another one. Okay, so far so good. I've not died yet, which is quite impressive really, considering how much I've died on Dark Souls. I have played it before, I guess, so I've got a little bit of experience. I know it's crap. I know it's coming. I don't remember the game very much, and I only played it. I didn't play it for very long. Can I just like jump over it? No. How'd you get to there then? See, I'm really bad with this because I've got to find it. I need to find it. It's important. Alright. Doo-doo-doo. It's interesting that they give gold, because in older games, like old games from, well, the late 80s, I suppose, early 90s, gold was just like an arbitrary score gaining resource, whereas on this it actually has a purpose. So it's cool, because there wasn't really a motivation to collect gold on games like Castlevania, just because all it got you was score. I mean, if you didn't... Score's all very well and good, but it doesn't really get you anything other than bragging rights, I suppose. Ooh. And all the gold goes down the hole. Neat. Oh crap. I mean, it controls really well, which in a game like this is really important, because if you mess up the controls, then the whole game is ruined. But this game did it really well, and the music's really good. The graphic style is spot on. It looks like a game you could probably find on the NES. I can't really sing this game's praises enough. This game... I think everyone likes this game, as far as I can tell. I mean, I've not seen a bad thing said about it. Other things like, this game is too hard. But I don't think it's even too hard, because it's a fair difficulty. Whenever you die, you feel like it's your fault. You don't feel like you've been cheated out of a life. Because when you die, it's typically your fault. You've made a mistake, and that's fine. Because if you die like cheap deaths from controls and stuff, they're really frustrating in a game like this. I knew you'd show your face sooner or later, the cerulean coward. Turn back, Shovel Knight. There's nothing here for you anymore. Stand aside, Black Knight. I've no quarrel with you. I must return to the Tower of Fate. Your time away has dulled your senses, can't you see? This entire valley has been conquered by the Enchantress. And our invincible knights of the Order of the No Quarter stand between you and the tower. But none of that matters, because anyone after the Enchantress has to go through me. Steal thy shovel. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. Oh my god. I'm guessing... Oh god. He's a better Shovel Knight than I am. No, good. Oh, I dodged a move. That's not bad. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's going to happen eventually, I guess. This is dead against a boss. I have to travel very far. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, I hit him with the sideways attack. Counter attack. What? Oh, with ranged attacks, you can bounce them back. Look at that. Perfect. Like that. I completely forgot about that. Look at that. Perfect. Spot on. And he's off. But it's a really fun game. It's really, it's just a lot of fun. I think it's done so well because it's so faithful to its source material. It's very nostalgic for a lot of people, and that's really good. Games like this are few and far between. Oh, will I? Yeah. I think you get something for that. I think you get treasure. Okay. Okay, so that's one level done. So I'm going to end the video here. I think I'm just going to do it level by level, because I think a lot of the times the levels I'm going to have to take quite a few goes to do. Because like, even on that level I died against the boss once, and they only get more difficult from here. So I'm just going to do it level by level. Some of the videos might be short, others might be a bit longer, but I'll try and keep them pretty short. So thank you for watching. Please like and comment to let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this game, particularly. Does it remind you of your childhood? Does it bring back fond memories, or does it bring back PTSD of when you couldn't do Mega Man? Just let me know, and I'll see you again really soon. Goodbye.